I gotta get my mask on here, but I'm actually at the Melbourne Thai Temple today. It is Sunday, April, I don't know, I think it's the 16th or something like that. But we're celebrating. I brought my daughter here to celebrate um, the Thai New Year, which is like not one day, but like a couple days long, maybe even a week long. Usually they celebrate it in the middle of April, and it is called Songkran, which is a water festival. It's not just in Thailand, but in a lot of Southeast Asian countries. And what it is celebration of, like, cleansing of the old and cleaning the new. You can learn about it by Googling Songkran, Songkran. And Google has some really good information on it. But basically, it's a water fight. You can see they have all the orchids and other flowers and stuff set up. I think the car was thinking I was going to cross or something. But this is Wat Punya Wanaram, which is in Melbourne off Aurora Road. If you're local, come check it out on Sundays. I think between 9:30 to like 12. They serve like a buffet lunch that you can come and buy and support the church. Or if you don't have money, you can come and eat with the monks. The people bring the food for the monks and stuff. So the food on this side is free. You eat after the monks get served. But if you want to order almost like restaurant type food, the back section has basically a la carte. You can order what you want, and typical, like they have like 2 or 3 items that you can pick, or you can put whatever you want. Typically it's about $8 to $12 per plate, depending on what you get. But this is just some of the items they have here for sale. This looks like chicken. They have it all bagged up and ready to go. I don't know if they're going to do the water fight here. I would think they would, because that's a big thing. Maybe I'm looking here, I don't see water buckets anywhere. Oh, I see some decorations and stuff here. So it's a little bit different than a normal week. This is a special weekend because it is like the celebration of the new year. And I guess it's a donation for each day. Let me put $1 in there. But they have a different donation. I guess people can put money in here for that. And in Thailand, this is like a sand sculpture. Like in my village, they used to do this, but it wouldn't be small like this. It would be like humongous. Like you've seen those sand sculptures they do on the beach, or sometimes even in the city, they bring in big truckloads of sand. In Thailand, in my little village, people would carry buckets of sand, and you mix it with like water. It's just sand and water, and they would do these temple-like buildings, these structures, and they were like way bigger than this. And then what they would put on it is flowers, and it would look really pretty. They decorate it all. But these are like the buckets and stuff that they use in Thailand. They're like, I don't know if they're aluminum, but it's a really light metal. And here they have the water with the, I don't know if those are the same flowers I used to use in America to sip the little nectar from. I don't know, but it makes the water smell nice. And you can see this is where the monk will do their stuff, and then the people sit and listen. So they decorated all this. So this is a special weekend. It's not a regular weekend. But the people sit here. They sit here, and they listen to the monks when they chant, and then they teach the lessons and stuff. And some of you who don't speak Thai and stuff, it's okay. Monks here speak English, and they'll actually answer your questions and stuff. So if you're interested in learning more about Thai culture, I was talking to Raymond, Ray of Light. He's got a channel. Maybe I'll put a link later after this process. But his channel's pretty cool. It's got a lot of information about Hinduism and other things, like even Thai culture and things like that. Even though he's not Thai, he's Indian. But, he's on this quest to learn about his heritage and his culture and Hinduism and everything else that's involved with it. He knows a lot more than I do. I'm like most Thais. Most Thai people don't really get into the technicality of everything. We just do. And that's like, he was saying, like a lot of Indian people are like that, You do the rituals. Like, I didn't really know what Songkran was. In Thailand, all I know is that's the day everybody gets wet. in Thailand during Songkran, you could be walking down the street, and then you're just walking, and then somebody comes up and splashes water all over you and gets you all wet, or they take the, you know, I guess it's called soot, the black stuff on a kettle, and they'll run it with that in their hand and smear it all over your face. And they also have this white powder that they use too, and they'll smear that on you, and you don't sign up for it. You're just walking around, and then the people come and do that to you, and then you get wet. And after this happens once or twice, you figure it out real quick because you see the buckets of water everywhere, and you grab the buckets and you start wetting everybody else down. I think this is pam tung go. This is what I used to eat for breakfast in Thailand. I haven't had this since I was a kid. So, hey, you speak Thai? สวัสดีปังตุงโก้ใช่ไหมครับ
Yes, ปลาท่องโก yes.
ปังตุงโก้ไม่ได้กินนั่นจนเป็นเด็ก 47 ปี โอ้โห I haven't had this. I'm gonna definitely try some.
ยังจำได้ still
จำได้เคยกินกาแฟ
Oh yes.
Yeah, you dip it in the coffee. This is what it looks like when it's made. It's kind of like almost like a donut, but it's not. It's like it's a bread that they make and they twist it into like an X. So I haven't had this for 47 years. I'm definitely gonna try some. Well, you know, with the diabetes, I gotta be careful. But it's called pang tung ko, and they make it and it looks like that. Then they serve it, and you normally have it with coffee. Now, most Thai coffee is cold, but with that, you have hot coffee. You have warm coffee, and so just get the small, Alex. But 47 years, 48 years since I've had that. I'm definitely gonna have a piece. I won't have as much as I normally would. You normally eat like one or two of those dipped in coffee for breakfast. That's what I ate as a kid and then went to school. And that's what we had. But you can see they make the dough and then they twist it and then they fry it up just like in Thailand. So this is really cool. They also have like I guess fried bananas. I think that's what it is. Plantains, fresh veggies in the local gardens, and all sorts of goodies. I think these are just sweets. These are all the different sweets. They got sweet Thai crepes. I think crepes or crepes. A lot of Thai snacks. So all the different things for those of you who love sweets. I think I've had this before. It's kind of a dry thing and it's kind of sweet and sticky. It's like these little noodles. So I don't know if they're going to do the water fight. I don't know if they're going to do that here or not. I hope they do. We came prepared with water guns and everything. But obviously, I don't think they would do it here where the people are eating. I know in Thailand, people tended to, you know, it's like on the street. You wouldn't go inside a building and start splashing people. But if somebody was walking down the sidewalk or something down the street or whatever, you just splash them. It's like everywhere. For those who haven't seen the previous videos, they have it set up now so you have like a little eating area here at the front. So you can just sit and eat once you get the food. They have like a line that you go through here. You go through here for the line, and then you can get like the different types of food here. I'll just shoot through here for now. But hey, Xanadu, what's going on? Well, he's asking Denoy. This is me. Yeah, I'm Denoy. This is the fried rice, pad thai, and all the other stuff. So you pick what you want buffet style, and they put it into the little white container, and they write how much it is. But typical thing that you pick is about $3 or $4 per item. So you can pick like, a lot of people will pick rice with a curry or something, so that would be like $8. And if you get a third item, it might be like $12. And then if you want noodles, I think the noodles are $4 or $6, but they're in the back. So the back line there is the noodles. The Vietnamese have something similar to it called pho, but the Thailand stuff isn't pho. It's called quy tiêu, which is the Thai noodles. So it is different than pho. I had pho in Orlando a while back, and that was really delicious. But quy tiêu is what we eat in Thailand, and make it with like pork, beef, and pretty much whatever you want. And what's special about it is they have a thing called luk chin, which is a fish meatball. So if you get it, make sure you ask for the fish meatball, luk chin, which is makes it like delicious. I can't describe the taste because meatball, American meatball is made like usually with chopped up pieces of beef or pork or whatever. The Thai meatball, the fish meatball, is like more solid, and it doesn't taste like fish, but it's got a unique taste. So you can get all sorts of goodies, trinkets, statues. Thai culture is influenced by a lot of like Hinduism, the Indians, as well as Chinese. So it's kind of an interesting mix. If you go into like these buildings, like here, you're supposed to take your shoes off. Don't walk inside with your shoes. Although I see some people may have because they probably didn't know. But in Thailand, the house is like very revered and respected. You're supposed to always take your shoes off before you go inside. But you come inside, you can light an incense and then make a prayer. And here, I guess I have a little donation box if you want. But this is the reclining Buddha. Now, I don't think they have the main temple is in there. They don't have it open, I think, because of COVID. But inside there is a big, giant statue of Buddha, and they have all along the walls the story of Buddha, so you can learn more about it. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, Google it. It'll have all sorts of information, or check out Ray of Light. I'll link his channel. He has a lot of information that it pertains to this kind of stuff because I guess he's a student of it. He studies it, and he, if you get a chance to chat with him, he's was willing to talk about things like this because he knows a lot of it. But also, if you want to know more and you're here at the temple, you're free to talk to the monks. And like I said, they will speak in English, so you don't need to know Thai. Although if you start hanging out with Thai people, you're going to learn a lot of Thai phrases and stuff. Like "mai pen lai" means no problem. One of the Thai attitudes that some of you see in America, but some people think it's laziness and stuff, is that I try not to worry too much. Like good enough is good enough. "Mai pen lai" means don't worry about it. Nothing. It'll be okay. And that's like a normal Thai reaction to things. So you can see here the monks and stuff.
ก็ทำบุญตักบาตร4 ท่าน 4 รูปด้วยกันก็ได้โดน
One of the issues I have is actually I have a hard time understanding Thai. I can kind of understand it. I haven't.
ไม่ได้ของใส่บาตรมาก็ติดต่อเจ้าหน้าที่ของเราได้นะเจ้าหน้าที่ของเราได้
I can only understand a few words he's saying, even though he is speaking Thai. But I'm going to go ahead and turn off the broadcast. I am going to go ahead and eat with my daughter, and then later on see if they're going to do the water or not. We're prepared for them to do the water. Maybe they won't do it. That would be sucky. But if they did the water, that's normal part of Songkran, as far as I remember it, as a kid. But like I said, I was 7 years old when I last celebrated Songkran. So we'll find out. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. If they do have the water fight, I'll show it. If not, then this is it. But if they do have the water fight, I'll try to film it and cover my camera up with plastic bags so it doesn't get all wet. These are like some herbs and stuff. So definitely, if I get a garden going on my new land, I will get some of this stuff. Because these will be things that Thai people use. I just need to learn what they are and how to use them. But you got all sorts of herbs and vegetables and things that are used. So this is similar to how it is in Thailand. In Thailand, they have little street stalls and stuff where you buy stuff. In Thailand, especially in the villages and stuff like that, the cities, you never have a place with no food. There's always some kind of stall where they serve the food, and typically it's not too expensive. Here the prices are a little high because they're Americanized. It's American prices. But Thailand things are a lot cheaper. Like I said, if you don't have a lot of money, you can eat with the monks. They'll serve, the people cook the food for the monks, and then after they serve the monks, they set it aside for people to come get. So there'll be like a little table there that you can eat for free. And a lot of people come here, they don't really stay for everything. They come here for the food, because the food is really good. And I think the people cooking it, making it, I don't know for sure, but I suspect a lot of them are actually from the Thai restaurants. So if you see the the food, you go, man, this tastes like restaurant food. It's the same people serving it in the restaurant. It's just here a little bit cheaper, and you can pick it a la carte. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If they do the water fight, which I don't know now, I'm looking, I don't see a lot of water sitting out. But if they do that, then I'll film that. If not, then just know, Google Songkran, Songkran, and you'll see what it's all about. All the people get wet and everything. So take care, everyone. God bless you all. Happy Thai New Year. And Donna says she's going to call me skinny. Yeah, look, I can't pinch anymore. I've gone down about two or three sizes. I think I've lost about 2.5, 3 inches. Can barely pinch anymore. So I think that the diet is definitely working, but I do need to kind of watch what I eat here. You know, Thai food's full of a lot of carbs, especially rice and stuff. But I think I'm gonna have. You guys want to see? If you want to see my food, but I'm gonna have the red curry and white rice is what I'm gonna have. I think I'll skip the noodles today. So stay tuned for that if you want to watch it. Let me know in your comments. If you do, I'll show you what I get. Okay? Have a great day, everybody, and Happy New Year. Bye bye now.